The Tesla Model 3 is Tesla's compact sedan that seats 5. For the price, it gets the best range and easily beats its competition. The Tesla Model 3 has been Tesla's top-selling vehicle over the last few years. I have had my 2021 Tesla Model 3 for about 5 months now, and although I absolutely love my car, I can definitely see why it wouldn't be the perfect fit for everyone. Today I'm going to go over when to not purchase a Model 3. The first instance when a Tesla Model 3 might not be right for you is if you live in a remote area and there are no chargers around you. Although Tesla is putting up chargers left and right, if there aren't chargers around you, then it might be difficult to get around and to be able to charge up when needed. Tesla chargers are still scarce in some parts of the country, so it definitely is possible that there might not be a supercharger near you. Also, if there aren't chargers, that probably also means that there isn't a dealership near you. And that also probably means as well that there might not be someone to work on your car if there is a case of that it does need some repairs or assistance. So Tesla does offer their 24/7 roadside assistance, which is great because they do come to you wherever you may be, but it still would be nice to have someone to look at your car if you do need extra assistance. The next instance when a Tesla Model 3 might not be right for you is if you don't want to learn new technology or their infotainment system. Tesla has their own infotainment system in all of their vehicles that is quite different than vehicles that you might be used to in the past. Now, Tesla's infotainment system is pretty intuitive, or at least I thought it was, and I thought it was a pretty easy switch from Apple CarPlay, but at the end of the day, it still is different and is a new technology. I have seen a ton of comments online saying that they didn't like the Tesla infotainment system and that they wanted more of a quote-unquote standard radio. So if you fall in this category, then a Tesla might not be right for you. The infotainment system is also located solely on its 15-inch screen that's located in the center of the vehicle. There is not a dashboard on the Tesla Model 3. You can put a dashboard on the Tesla Model 3 after you purchase the vehicle, but it's not an option when you initially purchase it from Tesla. So if you're someone who is worried about not having the speed right in front of you or any of your buttons right in front of the actual steering wheel, then the Tesla might not be right for you. You will have to look at the 15-inch screen that's located in the middle of the car. Now, I thought that the speedometer might be an issue not being right above the steering wheel, but as I got more and more used to driving my Tesla, it honestly doesn't bother me any longer that it is located in the center. But if this is something that is a deal breaker for you, then a Tesla Model 3 is probably not right for you. Like the modernized infotainment system, the interior is also modern and minimalistic. If you are someone who likes all of the buttons and knobs on traditional gas-powered vehicles, then a Tesla Model 3 is probably not right for you. Tesla has clean lines and modernized seating with bright white seats as an option. And so if you're used to more of a traditional look inside of cars and are looking for that, I would suggest checking out the Volkswagen ID.4 or the Chevy Bolt as they sport more traditional interiors. The next reason a Tesla Model 3 might not be right for you is if you cannot charge your Tesla at home. Yes, of course, you can still own a Tesla if you can't charge at home, but you will have to then charge at one of the Supercharger locations, and that is just more expensive. Charging at a Supercharger compared to charging at home are two different price points, and you just will have to be okay with paying whatever that Supercharger price is. So you definitely can own a Tesla if you aren't charging at home, but one of the many perks of owning a Tesla is actually being able to charge at your house. So if you're renting and cannot put a charger up, or if you are in an apartment building, then a Tesla might not be right for you. If you are still interested in purchasing a Tesla, even though you don't have a charger, I highly suggest going out and renting one for a week just so you can kind of see what the charger situation really looks like and if you are comfortable with that. The next situation a Model 3 might not be right for you is if you have multiple big dogs or multiple children. Now, the Model 3 is the compact sedan. It does seat 5 people, but it doesn't have a ton of storage. Usually with 2 or more children, you probably need some room to pack up some extra equipment, and the Tesla Model 3 doesn't really have that extra space. Now, it does offer a frunk, but the frunk is quite small and may only fit a small duffel or backpack. So if you are someone who does have 2 or more dogs or multiple children, then maybe sizing up to the Model Y might be a better fit. The next instance a Tesla Model 3 might not be right for you is if you plan on moving a lot in the future. If you are unsure of where and when you're actually going to move, then a Tesla might not be right because you might not have the charging capabilities that you have currently. Now, yes, you can definitely plan your move around your Tesla, but it is just one extra thing to think about. Say you live in DC now and you have a ton of chargers around you, and then you move to, let's say, a Midwestern state and there aren't any superchargers around. This could definitely impact your decision on whether or not a Tesla then is right for you in that time of your life and where you're living and location. So I would just think about this as a larger term plan because the EV market still is not super built out yet. The infrastructure hasn't been built out. So although it is pretty prevalent in larger cities and moving from city to city will probably be okay, it's still hard to know if you're going to rent a place that is going to be able to let you put in a charger. And also it's an extra cost as well because every time you move and try to put a charger in your next house, it does cost money to do so. So if you're unsure of your future and where you're going to be in life, a Tesla Model 3 might not be right for you. The final reason why a Tesla Model 3 might not be right for you is if you think that the price is an issue. Now, EVs are still pretty pricey because they are in their infancy. There aren't a ton of them out on the market, so they are considered more of a new technology. I would expect the EV price to drop as they become more prevalent in the market. So if you're someone who is affected by this price tag or a little worried by it, then I would suggest you waiting a year or two and seeing what the EV market looks like then. I think the landscape of the market is going to change so much within the next 5 years, and that will also affect the price. Also, as we continue to purchase and create new Teslas, there are also going to be new Teslas that are going to be used as well. So the used market for EVs is going to continue to grow as we continue to purchase new EVs and they infiltrate the market. So if you're someone who doesn't like the price tag on the Model 3, there is no need to rush and purchase this vehicle. There will definitely be an EV for you in your price range coming soon to the market. The Tesla Model 3 is a great car, but just might not be the best fit for everyone. If none of these instances apply to you, then a Tesla could be perfect for your lifestyle and really fit your needs. I personally love my Tesla Model 3 and think it's the best car I've ever owned. But as Teslas improve their technology and more EVs hit the market, the price will definitely decrease and more people will be able to get into the EV market and they will fit more people's needs. If you found this video helpful, please give me a like down below as that really helps out my channel. Also, I create Tesla videos every Thursday and Saturday, so if you're interested in learning more, you'll definitely want to subscribe. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.